Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today I'm bringing you an interesting deck that I don't think I've ever played on the channel yet, and that is Holy Wrath Paladin. This is just a fun, more meme deck. I figured since in the next week we're going to be playing a whole bunch of competitive decks, I figured I might as well play something more casual, more meme, more fun to play. So what does this deck do? The whole goal of this deck is you want to draw cards until you can go, so you can play basically Lorekeeper and Holy Wrath on the same turn, say either putting a Shirvallah into your deck or putting a Molten Giant into your deck, so this way they're the most expensive cards in your deck. Because while they're in your deck, Shirvallah's 25 mana, Molten Giant's 20, and then you cast the Holy Wrath, target your opponent's face, and that's 20 or 25 damage. So that's the whole goal behind the deck. If you draw your entire deck and you get one tick of Emperor down, you could theoretically get, like, Slam a Molten Giant for 0, Baleful Banker, Holy Wrath, for 40 damage, or if it's with Shirvallah, it's 50 damage. So yeah, this is a more casual, more fun, more meme deck. It is an OTK deck. I want to start doing more OTK decks. I actually find them relatively amusing, because there's like occasionally games where you just shouldn't win, and then you're going to play double timeout, and then you'll be able to just kill your opponent. Because if they take 5 damage, they're dead to Shirvallah, right? 5 damage is not that much, seeing that you're playing Paladin, you're playing some minions still, you're playing Hand of Valar to help with trading, and on top of that it draws a card, so that's just really good. No, you have other things in your deck. Emperor Thaurissan can attack. Worst comes to worst, you can also summon a Molten Giant, which can attack. So yeah, like, this deck is just one of those more meme fun decks, and I thought it'd be fun to bring to the channel. So yeah, you cycle, and then you put one of these 3 big guys into your deck, and then you wrath your opponent in the face, hopefully for lethal. Anyways, with that being said, let's queue up the first game. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. So, Priest might be a semi-hard matchup in order to win, just because they're also most likely a combo deck or big, in which case they do a lot of damage really fucking quickly. Also, with a lot of ways to gain health, so it is a little bit harder, but theoretically you can still win. Again, this deck can win against anything because you have double timeout, so they can't really realistically kill you for 2 turns. So if you're drawing a whole bunch of cards and then, you know, yeah. This is actually not too bad of a hand. Depending on what he plays, I might slam Loot Hoarder on turn 1. It's not the worst play possible. And like, right, I slam it on turn 1. He most likely doesn't play anything on 2. Or if he does, I mean, cool, whatever. I can just buff it to draw an extra card. Okay, because that's one thing you have to do with this deck. You have to draw a lot of cards. Which is why, like, right, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces of card draw in your deck. And I guess theoretically Holy Wrath is also a piece of card draw. Like, if you know that Shirvallah is like the last card of your deck, you can always just Holy Wrath your opponent, and you don't actually have to play the Baleful Banker first. Which is also pretty nice. But like, say if I hit him twice, he just doesn't heal for the entire game, with hand. On this, I mean, theoretically dies, right? Because 25 damage, that would be 8. Yeah, like, that's the thing with this deck. I find this deck is a good meme. I miss playing it, and I want to play it, so I built it. I don't know much to say about this deck. It was a really, really old and original combo deck way back in the day. I think, like, it might have been when Baleful Banker was first printed. It was okay. It wasn't top tier by any means. It was okay at best. But now with the printing of, like, I guess they didn't really print anything new. Like, the newest card in the deck, I think, is Shirvallah and Timeout. I guess now, the Knight, but Oh My Yogg is also not necessary. I was actually thinking about replacing those for more card draw, which, thinking back on it, I think it might be the better choice. Replacing those with Acolyte of Pains, because, like, I mean, yes, Oh My Yogg is pretty good. It's a really, really good card, but I think I would rather have Acolyte of Pains just as more card draw. You need to draw a lot of cards in this deck. Like, there's that you can add more Flash of Lights. You can add, there's plenty of cards you can add. That's not good. But I was like, I'll most likely never be able to play these. I have no idea if it's big or not, so that might have been a throw. I should have probably thrown away Consecrate, because I do have multiple ways to activate Equality. So basically in this deck you have 3 Equalities. You have Barov and both Equalities, and you have 4 ways to activate them, or 3 ways with the Pyro and the Consecrate. That's semi-problematic. Holy Wrath is a nice card. I need to play something and I don't know what I want to play. That's fine. It's not the best case scenario, but it's kind of whatever. This is one of those games where I think I'm gonna have to get double Baleful Banker, double Holy Wrath. I think that's how I have to win this one. So, which, you know, I do have to draw my entire deck. So I need to draw 15 more cards. Plus, I also can't even Baleful Banker this to add more card draw, which kind of sucks, but whatever. That's not good. This is a... Again, this is a very meme deck. It's not supposed to win realistically. Well. This draw is something else. It's really fucking bad. This guarantees me a Shirvallah. Yeah, I'll just do this. It means that when I'm going to get into the later half of my deck, I'm going to be able to draw a lot of cards really quickly. But it does mean that these knights are no longer pieces of card draw. So the thing is, once I draw these 3 cards, I guess these 4 cards actually, I'm chilling. And I do need to take damage, right? So that's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roughly 5 more turns. Very much roughly. I don't want to kill his guy either. I'd rather just take 5 every single turn than let him have multiple guys, if that makes sense. Fuck, I actually do have to play something here. Fuck, I have to kill his guy here. Oh, that's so bad. I drew the wrong pieces on my deck here. Basically, the fact that I've drawn both of these and both Molten Giants in the top 10 cards of my deck, instead of hitting more of the card draw, it was really fucking bad. But hey. I need to hit... Yeah, I figured that you'd have Resurrects. This is super fucking awkward. Yeah, this is super fucking awkward. Dude, there's no realistic way I'm able to win here. I just need to accept the 14. Kinda just need to accept taking 14 here. I could theoretically next turn just go for the RNG lethal. Right. Yeah, I'd have to go next turn for the RNG lethal. Okay, theoretically. Theoretically, next turn, I just have to go for it. Baleful Banker, Holy Wrath, Holy Wrath. It's just that I can do it on Shirvallah. But to be fair, the cards I have in hand are not great. I need to get more card draw. Yeah, I think Oh My God should be card draw. I didn't draw them here, so you might think it doesn't make that big of a difference, but I think it would help. basically. Having one extra piece of card draw. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make that change after this game, but for now, we're going for the RNG lethal. If we whiff, we whiff, but it's kind of whatever. I can also add Hemet. Hemet might be a good card. The problem with Hemet is that it removes the Baleful Bankers from your deck. I didn't hit it. No. Yeah. I mean, I could have theoretically high rolled, but yeah, okay, all my Yogs should be Acolytes. It's whatever. It's whatever. We're playing a casual deck, and to be fair, we queued into Big Priest. Against like a super slow deck, this deck actually has the opportunity to win. Where... I have not tried this deck yet, or this version of the deck at least. So, yeah, but whatever. Anyways, let's just hop right into the next one, right guys? I'll see y'all there. Okay, Paladin might be impossible to beat, but current Paladins are just super powerful. Wild Pyro could be good if I top deck Equality. Not Shirvallah. Arguably the worst card in my deck to draw. Oh, Shirvallah's actually such a bad draw. It's such a fucking bad draw. I would not be surprised if this deck goes 0 and 3. Ooh, Loot Hoarder's a good draw though. I don't think this is better. I think this one is actually worse than the... what are they called? I think this deck is generally worse than the other... it's not good for me. What am I fucking trying to say? I think it's worse than the other combo Paladin decks. I generally feel that, what's it called? Ooh, Novice. That's actually a really good draw. I take 4 here, though. Mostly does this trade. Oh, actually, no, he slams the Penflinger. What am I saying? If he slams Penflinger and then Hero Powers, and then everything is at 1 on the battlefield, I'll be in a really good spot, because then I could do Pyro, heal myself for 4, or Pyro, Hand of Alar, and be in a very good spot. Okay, I'm fine with that too. I'm actually super fine with that. Okay. I still need to hit more of the card draw. Interestingly enough, there are a couple holy spells in this deck. I was trying to avoid putting them in for Knight of Anointment, but I could not realistically find a way how to do that. Here it's hand hit, because my guy's gonna be at 4 health, and then I can flash heal him. Put him up to 4 health as well. Yeah, there's no more 1-cost spells, so I was gonna say maybe I could find a 1-cost spell, and I can summon a 1-cost spell as well to kill it, but I cut, oh my god. So I can't realistically do that. By the way, I didn't say it in the first game, but I hope you guys have a drink. I'm currently drinking me a mixed lemonade, the energy drink powder mixed. It's actually really good. Ooh, that does kill that. That does in fact do that killing thing. I can always Hand of Alar, flash heal next turn. My guess is he's just slamming a 5-drop Colossus. Or he has a spell. That'd be worst case scenario if he actually does have the spell. That's super fucking bad for me. Super fucking bad. Loot Hoarder, interesting card. Echo's nice. Echo's really, really good with Wild Pyro. I think I want to play double Wild Pyro instead of double Consecrate. The problem with Consecrate versus Pyro is that Consecrate also is active with Barov, where Pyro isn't. But I think Pyro is good as a double instead of double Consecrate. Now that I'm playing the deck, I'm figuring out like where this deck goes wrong and where I think it can get improvements. And yeah, that's one of the places. This is only gonna draw me one card, sadly, but Liz can make me overdraw, but I don't think he wants to try to make me overdraw. 13 versus 19. Yeah, I think I'm just lacking card draw on this deck. I think there's a severe lack of card draw. This is fine, because if he doesn't play anything else, I have like good trades with the equality I'm holding. One of the 3 equalities I'm holding, basically. I wish I could play that card. Consecrate, that would be an insane draw. It'd be arguably the best draw. That's super unfortunate. Well, that's a spicy one. I don't want to slam Lorekeeper yet. I think slamming Lorekeeper here is wrong because there's still so much card draw on the bottom part of my deck. I hate slam this early, but I'm dead if I don't, yeah. I'm terrified if I slam this, he's gonna have another buff for this. But to be fair, then I have the equality, so it's fine. Okay. I need to play more mana spells, I think, as well. To make Shirvallah, like, if I was able to play Shirvallah there, I could have just slammed Shirvallah into this, if she was much cheaper, right? So 12 if she was 5, so I would have had to play 7 mana worth of spells. So basically another quality Consecrate. How much mana do I actually have in spells here? 1, 2, 6, 12. Plus 6, 18. So I theoretically do have enough. It shows me Consecrate. I still theoretically do need the other timeout. Ooh, burning Alex here is huge. So he had lethal with, he didn't quite have lethal. He was 1 damage off lethal with Alex. So that's really good. That's fine. Well, I have the concept. Oh, that's actually super bad. This is super fucking bad because that survives the equality Consecrate. Ooh, timeout. I'm not holding the other Baleful Banker. Can Lorekeeper timeout? It's not the worst play ever. Oh no, Lorekeeper draws me Molten Giant. I can Lorekeeper timeout Knight. I'd rather not Lorekeeper here, actually. Weirdly enough. Just drawing a piece of card draw here could be insane. Yeah, I'm fine with just doing this. I have the wipe next turn with Shirvallah. So unless he gives another minion Divine Shield, I have the wipe with Shirvallah. That's fine. You do a 7 cost spell? Oh, it's another of this guy. Which you can't play here, which is good. I think he's playing a standard deck, right? There's no way you're running that and that in a wild deck. I don't think. Baleful Banker is such a good draw. Oh fuck, I have to take 3 more damage now. It's super unfortunate actually. He's gaining 8 here. Oh, Penflinger, man. That card is still so good. Oh, punch me in the face. Yes, punch me in the face. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I had to slam Emperor earlier. Fuck. I can guarantee 20 damage to his face. Here. I actually have to throw it at his guy. Okay, I have to do that. Okay, I have to do this here. I have to connect with both of them next turn. The thing is, right now, if he gains 8 and summons an 8/8 Taunt Divine Shield, and that's all he does in his turn, he's still dead. Because I Banker, Molten Giant, and then I Holy Wrath him in the face. Because I know I draw Echo for turn. Theoretically, unless he has 3 damage bursts, which I mean he could have, realistically. This is all he does. Okay, I have lethal. Hit. Baleful Banker. Oh, if he actually kills me, that fucks up my plan. Just go face. No, go face! What do you mean? Oh, I'm 2 damage off lethal. Oh, fuck me. It's so unlucky. So fucking unlucky. If he would have went face like I expected him to, he was dead. The right play there was always to go face. To be fair, in my opinion, I would have went face. I didn't think he would be able to kill me with a 1 card left in his deck, but hey. Yeah, I'm gonna go change one of the Consecrates for a Pyro. Pyro would have saved me there. I would have been at more health. Where's Wrath? I love how making this video I'm changing my deck every single fucking time. Between every single game. Is there a better draw than these guys? Not really. Although Shirvallah might be too much of a meme. But I think Shirvallah's really good. Yeah, okay, I think this is better, I think. Alright, we have time for one more game, so let's try it. Hopefully we can get 1 win. Hopefully. But I think that might be as close as we're gonna get. Anyways, yeah, next one. If this is an aggro druid, we're fucked. If it's a slower combo druid, there's like a chance we can still win, but hard mull for hard draw. This is not the worst. This can just equality. I mean, it's a 50. Actually, no, it can draw some more card draw, which is also nice. Like this has like a whole bunch of really good draws in our deck. If this is aggro druid though, we're kind of fucked. If it's anything that plays star alignment, we're fucked. We can't actually beat star alignment unless we go like double Molten Giant, Emperor Thaurissan on one, Shirvallah maybe. Then we have a chance, but I think overall we're probably fucked. Because Star Alignment makes everything in your deck cost 1, if I'm not mistaken. It's not only when you draw it. Like, these guys, they only get discounted when you draw them. Well, they're in your hand. But I think Star Alignment, since it makes everything cost 1, it makes the cards in your deck also cost 1, right? Because you can see that through, when you recruit a 4-cost minion, or less cost minion with Oaken Summons, you can hit Malagos. I learned that the hard way. So if it is that, we're fucked. So we have to hope it's neither of those. Not Star Alignment and not aggro. So nothing. There is no Druid deck that's not either of those. Or he just doesn't draw Star Alignment by the time we draw our entire deck. I'm sorry if that was loud on the mic. I don't know why I couldn't swallow my fucking drink there. But that was very painful. Timeout is nice, though. Timeout is fairly nice. Sorry if you can hear my bird in the background. She's fucking going apeshit for some strange reason. I'm just gonna slam the loot hoarder here. Yeah, I'm not burning cards. If I'm burning cards with Echo, I slam Echo. But if I'm not, I don't slam Echo. Okay, here it's just stat that. Punch him in the face for a lot of damage. Again, theoretically, if he is low enough, all I have to do is Holy Wrath, a Shirvallah, or a Molten Giant. Like right now, if Shirvallah was still in my deck and I top deck Holy Wrath, I could theoretically RNG lethal. But sadly, it's not. The Earth Mother is near. I'm gonna slam this here too. Problem is that if he plays like... I could burn a card if I slam that, is what I'm saying. Actually, here I burn a card if he kills both of these, so... Maybe since I coin, I could have slammed this. The swipe, he'd always swipe there and then hit here. Oh, that's true. This is a 5/5 now. So this is just hitting there. He's hitting there. So Baron, Rivendare, and a Cairn. Interesting deck. To be fair, the Death Rattle minion, it's not summoning more copies of Cairn, it's summoning copies of Death Rattle. That would have been a really bad card to burn. I want him to commit something else here. Like another minion would be nice. Because, I mean, equality Consecrate. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. I was contemplating slamming the equality right away to be able to kill this, the Baron. But I think I'm better off doing this. Right. The problem is I had to play that there because I had no other choice. I couldn't slam the Emperor, I couldn't slam Coldlight because I burnt cards. Couldn't slam Shirvallah. So I had to throw away basically a timeout at full health when I would only be saving 13 damage, which I need to take anyways to lower the cost of Moltens. Okay. That's fairly nice. I wish this card was better. This card could realistically be 20 mana nowadays, but for the sake of this deck, I'm actually kind of glad it's the mana cost it is. That's fine. That's super fine. Contemplating slamming Coldlight Oracle here. I don't want to give him cards though. I don't know what his deck does. If I slam Coldlight Oracle, I have to play something else. What could I play realistically if I drew it? I couldn't realistically play anything. That's my play this turn. Feels so bad. But I have to wait for Pyro to try and go off with other things. Am I about to get naturalized? I'm definitely about to get naturalized, which fucking blows. Is that about to get naturalized? That's far from good. If I had one more mana, I was fine. It's exactly 22. Fuck. I have to go with the RNG lethal here. Alright. Because if I equality, he still has 20 power on the board. Oh my fucking god. I'm 1 mana off guaranteeing it too. No. Oh well. Fuck! We were so close these last 2 games. Again, 1 more mana I had lethal. There's 1 more mana I could slum the Lorekeeper to put Molten Giant on top and then Holy Wrath them. Oh, he had to have Umbra and Cube there. He had to. The problem is that the decks we're losing to, I actually know that Paladin deck is just tier 1, but... Fuck, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. You know what, fuck it, I want to play 1 more just to try and get that win. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't think I can ever beat Rogue. Fuck me. Yeah, Rogue is not one of those classes where maybe unless it's like mill and I'm holding all my combo pieces in hand. Maybe then. I wish Lorekeeper was 4 mana again. I can see why Lorekeeper can't be 4 mana. That effect's like just absolutely broken. But at the same time, like, for decks like this, it'd be super sick if it was. This hand is a lot of card draw. Acolyte of Pain are actually super hard to play in this deck. Because you don't want to play them into a board where your opponent could just, like, you know, deal 3 damage to it and you burn a whole bunch of cards. Because then if you burn like Emperor, you can't really go off anymore on 10. You burn a Holy Wrath, your max damage is only 25. You burn both Molten Giants and a Shirvallah, you just lose the game. Like, the most amount of damage you can do with a Holy Wrath is fucking 5 damage, which is not nearly enough to kill your opponent. It sucks, because like, if the meta was slightly slower, this deck could actually be like a tier 2 deck, in my opinion. It has like definitely high enough potential with a good enough draw and possibly a better list. My list, I'll admit it, it's not great. But with a better list, I think. I don't know how to make this list better. Maybe running a Libram package. This way you have like ways to slow down the game a little bit more. And to maybe cut even the Molten Giants and use Shirvallah to do it. Like only use Shirvallah. Could be another way. You just have to make sure that you have enough spells. That's the first time I've ever attacked with this minion, I think. I coined this out here because even if it does draw me 3 cards here, I'm still chilling. 3 plus 5 plus 1 is not, oh, that sucks. Oh my god, that really sucks. I'm 1 mana off being able to just kill that with this. I was hoping for a hand draw, because a hand could have made this thing survive. Now it dies for free. I'll squeeze in the 1 damage while I can. If he goes face here, it's better for me. If he goes face with this and this, it's better for me. Okay, well, that's fine. Timeouts are really, really nice. Here, my guess is it's me hit. Which I'm fine with. I still have 1 pyro to go with the quality. That's not good. It's really fucking bad, actually. This is just rogue being rogue. Fair and balanced class. I can't slam that here. Problem is I can't slam that, and if I don't, I'm just dead. No, I have to greed here. I think with this deck you have to be like as greedy as humanly possible with most of your shit. Like having to wait as long as possible to before you pull off any of your combo things. I had to hope he just didn't draw Cavern Shiny Finder or Kingsbane or Raiding Party for the entire fucking game. Ah yes, fair and balanced. Ah yes, fair and balanced. I know this deck is no longer considered tier 1, but I still genuinely feel like it is tier 1. Like, this deck is so fucking dumb. I've played it now, so I can officially say the deck is fucking dumb and definitely needs something changed about it to be a little bit more balanced. Do I go for the RNG? I'm pretty sure I'm dead here, so I can... I guess I delay for a turn. Yeah. I delay for a turn here. Hopefully I don't trust Shirvallah. Next turn I Holy Wrath him in the face and hopefully hit Shirvallah. If I do, I mean deserved. I could have went for the 1 in 14. I just didn't like those odds. And if he doesn't have Kingsbane here, if he just does this, and he hits here... I don't quite have lethal yet, but... I mean, I could hit Shirvallah and I would have lethal, is a thing. I would have 100% played the Rogue Passage first. Just don't trust Shirvallah for turn, I'll be super fucking sad. I would like to say, like, draw Novice Engineer. I'd actually draw Timeout. Timeout would be a dope draw. That's just a sign, right? So 1 in 13. If only I had dealt 4 more damage to him. If I had dealt 4 more damage to him, he was dead there. Oh, we were so fucking close. I hate the fact we were so fucking close. I think that's the closest we've ever been to killing someone with this deck. Hey, we leveled up at least at the Tavern Pass thing. Oh well. Whatever. Again, I would have loved to win with this deck. Winning with this deck would have been fucking fantastic. To be fair, we queued into some really rough matchups, in my opinion. Kingsbane, super aggro. Paladin was super aggro. Druid just did Druid things. Well, not even really Druid things. He just got, I would say, fairly fucking lucky. He played 0 card draw and he just had N'Zoth into Cube plus... What's her face? I don't remember what our first matchup was. What was our first matchup? Oh, Big Priest was just Big Priest. Yeah, this deck won't win, but it is fun. If you do get to pull it off, it's even better. But yeah, anyways, with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. We're up the gang. Go follow me on Twitch, because as I said, starting next month, we're going to be doing a competitive climb to try and hit Legend. For the first week of the month, we're going to be playing nothing but competitive decks, or at least until we hit Legend. And then we'll see. We might, if we hit Legend early on, we might continue playing competitive decks to try and push higher Legend to see how high we can actually get playing tier 1 decks. Which is not something I normally do, as you can see. I've started to try and figure out which decks I want to pick, and I'm pretty sure these are the 7. But if you have any ideas of which decks to replace, like say, oh, Kingsbane is not top tier anymore, but this deck is better. So right now there's Luna's Pocket Galaxy, Kingsbane, Hand Buff, Dark Glare, Pirate, Raza, and Misaki. Or Flamewaker, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So those are the 7 decks I currently have. If you guys think there's better ones, if you guys think there's, like, any of these decks are bad, whatever, leave them down below. And anyways, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Up the gang, peace.